Ruth Harbor was started out of a vision that three women had back in the 1990s, and they were able to open the first home in 2001 to serve young women who were pregnant and without a lot of support. Over the years, ultimately transitioned into becoming a home where a mom could stay after she had her baby. And today we actually are working with women not only while they're pregnant, after they've had their baby, but after they leave Ruth Harbor.
I've worked in programs before with women that are moms, but were not able to have their children with them. And so Ruth Harbor is very unique in that we're able to provide a holistic care to these moms, which includes their children, being able to walk alongside them in that motherhood journey, in addition to other things, is so unique.
When a woman chooses life for her child, she's going to need a lot of help. And Ruth Harbor stands in that gap and is able to support moms and provide housing and programming to help them go from oftentimes just barely surviving to, Lord willing, a life that is thriving.
Without Ruth Harbor, I probably would not be with my son. I was in a correctional facility, and I was working 2 jobs. If I couldn't find a place in time, then I would have had him in the center, and the state would have taken him. And if it wasn't for Ruth Harbor, we would have been separated. And I came here, and it's probably one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life.
So most of the women who come to Ruth Harbor come here with what they carry. And our first step in our program is to help stabilize them and get them into a place where they are comfortable in the surroundings. And then we really begin to focus on healing and growth. And this involves not only getting them the education that they probably have not had at that point, but also focusing on mental health and getting them counseling so that they can begin to heal from what is often a very traumatic past.
We have a life coach that integrates spiritual programming and Bible studies, and we also take them to church and help them to get involved with other Christians in the community that are also facing various things in life and dealing with those through a Christian worldview.
You know, we've been very fortunate since 2001 when we opened our first home here at Ruth Harbor to have generous supporters. And it's that generosity through our partners that really enables us to provide the help that we're able to provide to women who choose life. And so this is an essential part of our mission and calling to be the church in the community. These women need community and they need family. And through your partnership, we're able to provide that. And so you are a big part of what is happening here at Ruth Harbor.
Through Ruth Harbor, I was able to be with my son. I was able to find work and just to live my life.